Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Isaiah from the Empty the Bench Podcast Network, and I got two names for you to watch out for the now vacant New York Knicks head coaching job following the stunning dismissal of Tom Thibodeau from New York. Look, this is the New York Knicks, right? They're going to attract every candidate in the world to come to this job because they are the New York freaking Knicks. This is a high-profile job. This is one of the more glamorous jobs in all of sports. And not only that, but you're going to be walking into a team that's ready and ripe to compete for an NBA championship. You never really have these situations come open that often. And so this position is going to be one of the most attractive jobs, I think, in recent NBA coaching carousel openings. So the two names that I have for you is, and you need to keep this in mind. You need to keep in mind who you're dealing with. James Dolan, the owner of the Knicks, he loves big fishes. He loves the big names. So the first name I have for you is Dan Hurley. Dan Hurley grew up a Knicks fan, and when he turned down the Lakers, there was a lot of sources from everybody saying, look, Dan Hurley is eyeing the New York Knicks job. He wants the Knicks job. He wants to be the Knicks head coach and coach at Madison Square Garden. And Dan Hurley has said he wants to coach in the NBA one day. Is he ready now? I don't know. We'll see. But this guy loves the bright lights, and what brighter lights than you will have in New York? And also, will Dan Hurley really not, will he turn down this position? Because you got a team ready to win a championship. You got a great front office with Leon Rose. You got Madison Square Garden. It's your team that you grew up with. You're a Knicks fan. I don't think he can turn it down. So, and you got James Dolan, who's got deep pockets, who's going to pay him whatever he wants. So watch out for Dan Hurley. I think Dan Hurley, I wouldn't be shocked if he's the next head coach of the New York Knicks. And the second name I have for you is, and you're going to laugh at me for this, but Rick Pitino. Because James Dolan is friends with Rick Pitino. James Dolan donated a lot of money to help Rick Pitino at St.John's. They have a really good bond in New York. And I just think that Rick has that itch to go back to the NBA and fix, his mistakes from the past in the NBA. And he loves New York. He loves the Knicks. It's been documented. And it just reminds me like the White Sox situation. They fired Rick Renteria. They were supposed to go hire AJ Hinch, but nope, the owner wanted his best friend, Reinsdorf wanted his best friend in Tony La Russa, so they got Tony La Russa. This could be a situation where Dolan wants his friend in Pitino to come and fix the Knicks. And he regrets letting him go. It could be another situation like that. So those are the two names to keep in mind.